Hello, how are you fine folks doing today? This is appleandapps.com checking out One Spear Savage, which is a relatively unique game for iOS, which gives you little tribal members to control. And in this particular case, you are tossing spears to try to kill all the enemies before they kill you. You only have one spear, and you're going to have to go chase it down when you throw it. Oh, they got me from behind. You can dive right back in. The game is jam-packed with features, and we'll try to show you as many as possible and try not to die as often. And so the game is relatively easy to control. You simply tap where you want to move, and then you drag to where you want to throw your spear to. And going back to the features that I mentioned, there are 3 different game modes, and there's 3 different environments. So there's 18 potential combinations of game setups you can try out. Right now, this is just the opening mode and the opening environment. And then as you progress through the environments, there's going to be different challenges as well as increased difficulty. As there's 2 sets of, it's like this jungle environment, there's going to be a second set, then there's a snow environment, second set, and a volcano environment. And the second version is a lot tougher in the way the enemies interact with you. And then in this particular case, we're playing just spear match, where it's just classic death match trying to kill everyone that you see. And so now let's go and show you the snowstorm and try capture the flag. So in this case, you try to get over to this region where there's the flag, and luckily you can restart games really quickly, and you see the yellow guys trying to gain footing, and we want to make it in blue. Got us. So in the snowstorm, you kind of have to care about the direction of the wind. I got a new high score, so it is that endless high score setup in each and every single level. And then just the modes change up what you're trying to do, and then you see in the menu screen there's also challenges and objectives to try to complete. Then go in and chasing down your spear after you throw it. Garbage attempt there. So garbage, I gotta go to another volcano, and then death race. With death race, you're given a series of points you're trying to get to, like so, and you'll just want to kill some savages so you don't have to deal with as many. And then of course die really quickly. That was a nice attempt. And as you see, the enemies are getting tougher than that opening jungle mode. And then if you run into a spear like that that's just laying on the ground, then you can also die. So that's worth keeping in mind. In this volcano level, you see that it spews ash that you're going to try to dodge. So I missed that relay point, so you lose your multiplier. Volcano got me that time. Then if you go back out into select, you see Jungle 2. And let's try the death race. That's actually a pretty fun one. This time you see there's exploding barrels, which can cause a whole bunch of damage. Wow. There was 3 different spears coming at me at the same time. So 1 spear savage, you got your 1 spear on your 1 single savage going against multiple enemies who are all trying to kill you. And then you can change up the objectives to go after different, either just trying to kill them, racing to a certain point, and try not to leave your spear behind. And you can also be killed while killing somebody else, which is nice. We'll go back into the spear match where it can just have the singular focus. The wind really took that spear. This game also reminds you that you can be quite poor at video games, or at least I can. And then there's some nice 3D kind of old school artwork going on. It's kind of old school mixed with new school. This game really just sticks out for all the right reasons to offer just a unique concept that's well executed. You can always go up close and personal on these savages too, and just try to get shots off before they do. Okay, new high score. You go back out, and here's the different challenges I was talking about. So this gives you a pretty good idea of what to expect if you decide to pick up 1 Spear Savage for yourself. It's going to be 99 cents. It's universal for all iOS devices. And we hope you enjoyed our Apple and Apps in Action video. And we'll talk to you next time.